Jeff, we're in Allegheny County, Rocky Gap State Park, just outside of Cumberland. And with me is Julie Allbrooks, the assistant manager here at the park. Give us a little tour, guided tour, an overview.
Well, Rocky Gap is over 3,000 acres of beautiful Appalachian mountain scenery. We have a 243-acre lake, Lake Habib. We allow electric motors only, so fishermen love it here. Canoeists and kayaks flock here. They enjoy the serenity and the peace that the lake has to provide. We have a campground here, 278 campsites, and we also have a wonderful day area that has pavilions and an amphitheater, 2 beaches.
Tell me a little bit about the lake. It's not a natural lake. There are no natural lakes in Maryland, right?
No, there are no natural lakes. The lake here is dammed. Back in the 50s and early 60s, a group of businessmen in the area thought that this would be a wonderful place to have a recreational facility. So they put their heads together and got with the state and built a dam and impounded a lake and stock it with fish, and the rest is history.
The campground is pretty popular?
Campground is very popular. We have 278 sites. We also have 14 what we call mini cabins, and they're pretty basic. There's no facilities. It's just basically a double bed and some bunk beds. It's for folks to give it a try.
There are hiking trails?
There are over 15 miles of hiking trails in the park. There's a wonderful Lakeside Loop Trail, which is a pretty moderate hiking trail, although it is 5 miles long. There's not a lot of water. In the summertime it can get pretty hot, so you have to be aware to have enough water in the proper shoes. And we also have a trail that takes you all the way up to the top of the mountain.
Is the golf course connected to the park at all?
The golf course is located on this property. It's associated with the Rocky Gap Lodge and Golf Resort, and they are a separate business altogether.
But people can just walk over and use each one?
Oh, absolutely. Any of the guests who are of the lodge are also a guest of Rocky Gap State Park.
And the beaches fill up pretty much in the summer, too?
The beaches are very popular. The sand itself doesn't necessarily fill up so much as all the surrounding picnic tables in the grassy areas, and then people go down and build sand castles and play in the sand, but it's not as with Ocean City where people are laid out next to each other on blankets and that sort of thing. They do that mostly on the grass because it's much more comfortable.
Julie Allbrooks, the assistant manager here at Rocky Gap State Park. Jeff, back to you in the studio.